Good afternoon and happy Monday to all of your sunshiny faces. Why was I about to say Friday, guys? It is the start to the week. And unfortunately, guys, today looks like it was going to be the only sunny day of the week. The whole rest of the week, it is supposed to thunderstorm. Now, it said it was supposed to thunderstorm yesterday. Now it looks like it's at least going to be partly cloudy. I don't know if it will rain, but we could get some showers tomorrow, possibly. And then it looks like it's supposed to thunderstorm for the 3 days following that, and then Saturday it's supposed to be sunny, and then Sunday's supposed to be like partly cloudy, and then it looks like it's supposed to rain again. I don't trust the weather app that much, only because it has been wrong many times before, but I don't know, guys. It just looks like it's going to. So if I was going to do any work outside today, would have been really the only day, but I feel like I am still sore. I don't really know why, like from working outside the other day when I did, but I don't have any work to do outside, guys. Like, that's really nice. I don't have, I mean, there's things I can do here and there and stuff like that, but as far as like any big projects go, I don't really have any big projects left that I need to get done, and so I'm, I can enjoy outside instead of, having the flower beds and the gardens and stuff like that all overrun. I've got them all kind of taken care of. So, yeah, guys, but I think today I'm going to show you guys the bathroom. Now, we're not done with the bathroom, but I think, just about accessory-wise in the bathroom that we are pretty much done, I think. And we also did do some, like, kind of different changes to them were in there. I think the last time I showed you guys when we had the sink actually in and all that kind of stuff. So yes, we still have the sink in and the mirrors and the light fixtures and all that kind of stuff from the last time, but there wasn't anything really up on the wall. I still don't know what's going on with the windows, or the window in the bathroom, or the door. It's not painted. I don't know what's going on. It looks really weird too, because part of the trim on the door is painted, but and like part of I don't even know if the trim on the window is painted, but it was like we didn't really tape it down because we didn't care what was going to happen to it, and I don't know if it is being painted and or who's painting it, or really what's going on, especially now that like all the stuff is in the bathroom, like our door still isn't done, and we also still need to finish up a little bit of trim in there, and I have to finish spray painting I want to do all my painting in one day, which would be awesome, but I need my dad's help. Well, I don't need his help, but I need him to find for me the paint stirrers so that I can paint the things I need to finish for my room. And then I also need him to get my cans of paint out, because I actually, maybe I do know where they are. But yeah, I'm not totally sure. We have a lot of cans of paint out in our garage. Isn't that just what people do? They like store paint out in their garage. But yeah, we have a ton. Like from when our living room was painted yellow, which is kind of the color in the kitchen, our whole downstairs, except for like the bedrooms and maybe the bathroom. No, maybe the bathroom was painted yellow too at one point. I think it was. But, yeah, it was like, our whole downstairs was pretty much all painted yellow, except for the laundry room and the bedrooms. I think those were the only rooms downstairs that weren't. But the only room that's kind of still painted that is the kitchen. Like, when we first moved in, we actually had a friend who was a painter that do that. But we still have that yellow, I'm pretty sure, out in the garage. Like, we had an extra can left over, like, just to touch stuff up or whatever if we did. Almost none of it is left in the house, and it is, like, I don't even know how old. Like, I'm sure the paint's not even good, but we still have it, just for emergency use. I don't even know. But no, like I said, I'm pretty sure it's garbage and just it needs to be, dried out and stuff like that, if it isn't already. But I need my dad to help me find that stuff, and when I paint that, I also want to spray paint the couple things that I need to spray paint as well, which would be the other shelf that still needs to go in there, which is going to be like our hand towel rack. And I think the thing on the back of the door that my mom just got that's going to hang like our like shower towels and stuff like that, the ones that we use to actually dry ourselves off, those are going to be on the back of the door. Right now it's white. It does need a screw put in because she got it on, I think, at a thrift store, and she got it like super cheap because it was missing a screw. But my dad out in the garage has got, again with the garage, he's got tons of stuff out there, so I'm like, yeah, he'll find some little tiny screw that he'll be able to get to fix it. And then it was a cheap little shower towel hanger thing for the back of the door, but I think my mom might want me to spray paint that too. And if she does, then I need to do that. But the problem was, and the reason I hadn't done it was because we got a can of spray paint, and when I went to go use it, it was coming out of the nozzle and everything like that, totally fine, but it was also coming out of the, like, the trigger, because it was like a trigger one instead of like the push down can one. And it was coming out of the trigger, and it was all over my hands, so much so that, like, at one point it was drying to my hands, and I couldn't even, like, use the trigger anymore. And so, yeah, and we bought it brand new, and there was, like, no visible damage or anything like that. So, I don't know what was wrong with it, but it wasn't working correctly. It was still coming out, so I was still able to spray it, but it was just dripping all over the place. And so we just went and got a new can so that I can finish that up now finally. So I need to do that, and then also too the rod for the, I think my mom has some drapes or blinds or something like that that's gonna go in the bathroom. But I will show you guys and do a little updated bathroom tour, mostly just of kind of the accessories and things like that that are in there. And then also too, we do have to finish, Dad is replacing the outlets and the switches in there. We just have to buy them, and I think we were all kind of debating, like, what was going to look good on, like, I said I didn't think that we should, like, paint the, like, the hardware or anything like that, or the, like, the covers, and my dad wanted to find one that matched, and I was like, well, but I don't know, I like the ones that match. Like, you don't want to have, like, a black, like, outlet or something like that, and then, or have like a white outlet and then have more of like a brown kind of, which you guys will see, to match the bathroom, like, plate to cover it. I was like, that's gonna look kind of stupid. Like, for me at least personally, I like to have it like in, like, it matches the same color as the plate, matches the actual, like, the like, switch or the outlet or whatever. So I don't really know. We have to go back to Menards and figure out what we're gonna get. So anyways, though, I'll show you guys the bathroom. So here is the bathroom with the accessories. Now, I don't actually know if this is all the accessories. Some of these my mom bought, some she already had. Like, these she already had. We had that clock. This, that, and those two up there we just got at I was gonna say Hobby Lobby. No, that other place that is near where Hobby Lobby used to be, Old Time Pottery. We just got those this week, and I think in total we got it for, like, right around $60 or something like that. And then this stuff, I don't know if she got that stuff online. She bought that too, I think, online, and that. And then this is what I spray painted. I think I showed you guys that at one point. And yeah, you guys pretty much saw the sink and all that. I said too, this needs to be replaced, and so does that. But we got this little shelf that I actually built this shelf, guys. And we have this stuff on here. These two my mom's had ever since I can remember, like when I was little. And this lock and, like, this stuff, I actually think maybe that was my great-grandpa's or something like that. And, like, this stuff, I think this was new. The picture in there isn't actually of anybody that we're related to. I think my mom just got it, like, as a print. And then this I found up in the attic, and that I think she bought as well. And the clock up there, which is also kind of cool, it's supposed to be like an industrial themed kind of bathroom and stuff like that, so that's kind of the whole theme I guess my mom was trying to go for in here with the lighting and stuff like that. You guys can see up there we have those big, like, Edison bulbs, I think that's what they're called. And then this little guy over here, which actually will work if we have a battery in it. I guess nobody put a battery in it before they hung it up, but it's actually a clock on both sides, which is kind of cool. My mom, I think, wanted it, like, over here, but didn't. So yeah, that's our ugly window that we still, I don't know what we're doing with it. But then the other thing is, guys, that we ended up doing with, there's a dog on the floor in here. What are you doing? You guys are cute. You guys can see too the tile that we just redid in here as well. Oh, did you hear something? My mom got a carpet, I think just at the dollar store. It's actually kind of cushy. I like it. And then also I spray painted that. This I think we're getting rid of and getting a new one. This was like my great-grandparents as well. And it's really old. It's actually busted and falling apart, and no, this wasn't actually on here yet. We have to finish putting the trim down before we can put that actually on, but this is actually broken. And then what we did get in here, guys, which I'm gonna have to, like, take a way step back, is we got a curved shower rod. My mom actually, I guess, got it for a project she was gonna do or something like that, that she then decided that she wasn't going to use it for anymore, so she was like, why not put it in the bathroom? So it does make our bathroom feel a little bit smaller, but I actually like it because I feel like it's more condensed, like homey, like, I don't know, it kind of feels more like, I don't want to say industrially, but I guess that's kind of the point, but it kind of feels more like, it feels like a different bathroom. And I like, and it makes it feel like more like all the stuff on the wall and stuff like that. Like, it's just very, I don't want to say busy, but it makes it just, there's a lot to look at in the room, and I like this too because this actually makes it feel like it pops out more like on this thing. So that was a very unique shower curtain that we got. And then these my mom got actually at the at a resale shop, I think for like 99 cents each. And then this is the towel rod. Like I said, we have to get a new little screw to go actually on here, but you guys can see it's kind of in use already. But yeah, that's our cool little thing. So this is actually another one of those, we found it up in the attic things and decided why not put it to use instead of being up in the attic. So now it is in our bathroom finally. And then I think I showed you guys this maybe too when we actually got it put in. That's our toilet paper holder with our little magazine rack on there as well. So like I said, I thought my mom said she maybe had one or two other things that she did want to get put in here, but the towel thing that I still have to spray paint is supposed to go right here. So that is what's still got to be done. I think I told you guys too the whole reason that we decided to do the whole bathroom remodel and everything like that, because we replaced the subfloor, we replaced portions of drywall too in there. Not a whole lot, but we did have to fill some stuff in. We replaced a lot of the plumbing in the bathroom as well. The toilet and sink are both brand new. The only thing we didn't replace was the shower, which we're thinking of getting like a shower like liner cover kind of thing to cover over the tile at some point, I think. But the whole reason we ended up doing that was because we've never had like a bathroom exhaust in there, like to circulate the humidity and moisture out of the bathroom, like when you're done taking a shower and stuff like that. We never had one of those fans in there, and so my dad put one in a little while ago, but then that kind of sparks the whole remodel process, because then he had to cut a chunk out in the ceiling, so he had to replace the drywall there. And since they were doing that, my mom was like, well, let's just like repaint the whole bathroom. And then she's like, well, let's get new tile for the bathroom, because it was kind of it was like cheap tile. It wasn't even really like, it was like linoleum, and they had got it, I think, honestly from Aldi, and it has lasted like a handful of years. It was like a fake wood linoleum. It actually looked really weird. I don't know if you guys even ever saw it, but it looked like, it looked okay when it was first put in, but then it just like, I don't know, it didn't look lovely, I don't really think, like in a bathroom. But yeah, my parents just wanted to get something else down, because at one point there's carpet in there. My parents have gone through all of the different stages of that bathroom, but finally I think that this is actually like the bathroom theme they're gonna stick with. The carpet in the bathroom. That was not a good era in this house, no. I think that was honestly a handful of years into when we first moved into the house, and I don't know why my parents wanted to rip up the tile that was in the bathroom. I don't know what was wrong with it, but they did, and then they thought, oh, a quick fix, let's order some carpet from online and put it in the bathroom. Like, what? Like, I don't even know, guys. So yeah, safe to say that over the last couple of years, their bathroom choice has not been the best, but now they are, and now the bathroom looks good. So yeah, it's still a little bit of a work in progress, but we still gotta get some stuff done, like I said. But for the most part, the accessory portion is kind of done in the bathroom, and since that was the big project this weekend, I wanted to show you guys it, other than of course my jewelry that I got all done, and finally my bulletin boards that got hung up on the wall after like just about a year, because I said I was going to do that for a year. And finally, I love it too that I don't have the bulletin boards wedged right in here between between those two things, because that's where they were until I had the chance to do it. And it actually makes my room kind of feel a little bit bigger, because they were sticking out a little bit. Like, I actually like it now. It looks nice. But I'll see you guys all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give it a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye, guys.